Hello you guys, we are after massive Schumann Resonance peaks. This is almost like every 2 days. This is another energy update. I'm on Fernhill. It's absolutely stunning. The spring here is, it would blow your socks off, like how beautiful and blooming this area of Ireland is. It's just absolutely mesmerizing. I'm gonna be sharing some of the massive bushes they have here. They have here bushes of the size of the house. Like, I'm that serious. You can see a rhododendron in that size. It's just like mind-blowing. So when the spring hits, you get so many colors and purples and pinks and violets and Ireland is just the colors, But I'm showing up because I'm blissed out. I'm showing up because we are all going through some like rebirth, and the intensities at the moment are pushing us to just scale up. I was yesterday looking on like different levels of the consciousness, and there is practically 4 levels of the consciousness, and I was thinking to share this one with you. The first level is the victimhood, right? So like almost everybody in the 3D operates in that level. That's the first level of consciousness. It's just like constantly we are sort of focused on all the material and all the realms. And then there is awakening, is the second stage. There where you start learning about that you are more than just the body. There, you've got the law of attraction, and start using different type of tools. You are going through the awakening process. That's where you're getting out of the beta. The beta brainwave. The beta brainwave is like that kind of the slave brainwave. There you get all the limitations and all the densities. The most densest is the first level. There's like a majority of the population. Before you waking up, you operate on that level, but you're gonna be fluctuating, so you're gonna be still experiencing those levels to awaken again and again. So the process of the awakening is always like this. It's not a straight line or a dead line. It's like this one, or like this one is like a fluctuating. So you usually in the second level pick up some practices. When you do, then you are more and more maintaining the third level of the consciousness, which is the meditative state, so that you are constantly in theta, sort of. You can reach altered states very easily because you already picked up some tools, so you operate more on that level. But the next level is the boss level. That's where the magic happens. That's where is the magic. So you don't use vision boards, and you're not trying to manifest. You don't have processes. It's just like this life happens through you. On the third level, life happens through you. But on the next level, on the boss level, the life is you. So you are that. You're merged with all there is. The work becomes your life. The life becomes your work. So you are fulfilled. So the most fulfilled people operates on that level of the consciousness. So all the people who you see, they don't run. Sometimes they run advertising, but rarely. Most of these people don't do email marketing. They don't, do all these weird things what you are still doing on the other levels. You just put it out in the universe, and universe delivers, and it's effortless and it's on demand. It's like it's just going. It's the flow state. So we are being constantly pushed into the highest levels, and I hope that like you expanded this year. If not, you can still book a session with me. I can like probably just like little bit lift you up, and I suggest some studying, because you will have to study. There is always to how you expand your consciousness the fastest is that you are exposed to certain material. So you as well challenge your mind, your human mind, on what's possible. That's why certain people cannot grasp what you some of, like, let's say for me, like, I have to always see that, okay, those people who don't believe they have a soul, they are still stuck in the first level. So I have to talk with them as well differently. So what happened on an energetic level, like recently, what I noticed is that we are being completely stripped of what doesn't serve you. And when you are reaching that level, the 555, when you are reaching that type of level, what's gonna happen is they call it the beautiful destruction. I call it the tower moments. You are constantly being stripped of everything that doesn't serve you, and it could be really brutal, as like getting through massive divorce, or house burning down. You end up in the hospital that you can finally stay quiet or pick up some kriya, let's say, or some spiritual practices. You be just practically pushed to such a corner that you will have to do something. This year is like that. What other thing was happening lately was that we were being all challenged on a God or money. So have a look on your cycles, because I'm noticing it with the people that every year with certain friends or certain people that I'm communicating regularly, they are always going through the same kind of situations, and they still don't see the are you gonna scale up and you're gonna really invest, let's say, in your business or building yourself on the financial scale, being fulfilled and financially free? And is it gonna be spiritual? Are you gonna go in that direction, what your heart wants? Or are you gonna be doing just something for the money? Let's say temporary pleasures, traveling even could be like that. Maybe you have an offer to, have your own place, doing something for the community in a big way, and instead you invest the money for travel, right? So when you get back, you're still in the same square one, nothing changed. I'm not saying that travel is not a part of it, but let's say for me, I don't need to go on the holiday. I'm on the holiday every single day. I love the place where I live, for how it look like. I have access to everything I practically need as a natural resources, like lakes, sea, woods, the fresh air, organic vegetables, birds. I probably the one of the most profound country for that one. I love Ireland for that, for the energetics. So I can say that I'm on the holiday every day. Changing the places is absolutely crucial. Obviously, we're gonna be changing the places. Maybe you have to more think about your boss being who is asking you to do. Maybe you should take it seriously. And I know that when you really want to merge yourself with your soul, usually the intention what the people are setting is merge me with the soul no matter what. But if you set that intention, which I did a year ago, completely forgot on that, then your life is gonna get dismantled, and there are gonna be massive changes that the boss being can be actually supported, and then you can actually really operate on those levels that you've been asking for. And that's what it as well means to fulfilling your potential or merging with your higher self. That's those levels. So we are being practically guided to do it this year. I would say we get a couple. Oh yeah, there is constantly number 7 for me popping up. I'm not sure what that means. I got a lot of people from the number 7 of the house in my life. Number 7 was my old house as well. 25, 2 plus 5 is 7, spiritual house. There I had a Kundalini awakening, and as well a lot of you should probably pause and reflect back on how much you really scaled up and how much development you made past couple of years. because I am guilty of the fact that I'm not really giving myself credit on how much work I have done on myself, because I'm constantly working on myself. I don't have any option. And I am a completely different person than I used to be like ages ago, and it's interesting how much I cannot relate to the old version of me. So this year is gonna be a profound in ego death as well, and identity crisis. So if you need me on some, I'm putting things together. I'm still designing the web. I'm having a little bit of a different tools. I'm keeping quiet so I can actually show up for you a little bit in more aligned state. And I was thinking to open up some community, because if there is in the last stage, you usually have your own community, and I know that we supposed to build in the real time, in a 3D, like in a physical connections. And I have to say that I connected just here with the neighbors and locals, just on the very 3D level. But I have to say that we having always so much magic and a blast, because I bring that on. And if I can help someone to do something like reinventing the wheel, it's gonna be like a number one this year. So yeah, I hope you're feeling better after all the blasts. Support your nervous system, you know the drill. The web is gonna be up and running hopefully the end of the month, and all the recipes are gonna be there. I put some new recipes for you this summer. I'm still not very much into food stuff anymore. That's everything lost its zest, everything lost its flavor, like in a 3D. So I think we are all being asked to really go into the boss level, so we can bring the magic into the airplane, and that would require, of course, some of the energy work. I think we have to learn how to move the energy, work with the energy, having a profound practices. I picked up the Sadhguru's Kriya again after, I think I didn't do it for a very long time. At 4 in the afternoon, I used to do it regularly for about 7 years maybe. And then I stopped for a year, and yesterday I picked it up. It was mind-blowing. It always blows my mind how profound this practice is, and how much it helps me. Yeah. So it's gonna be important that you too have some meditation practice or some spiritual practice. Is necessary. There is no way around it. Okay, you guys, support your nervous system, and I see you next time. Bye.